Hi guys, and welcome to day 2 of Bookmas 2025. I'm Tess, and I'll be hosting Bookmas for you guys for the next few days. I'm doing it the days after Christmas because technically, canonically, the 12 days of Christmas are actually the days after, not before. Well, at least what I read online, I don't know. Maybe some do it on, I don't know, it's whatever. So, anyway, yesterday, if you missed day 1, I'll link the playlist down below for you guys, and also put it somewhere up top here, somewhere in there. But yesterday I went through the journal part, like the monthly and yearly spread of my journal that I'm doing for 2026. I downloaded these templates and these pages from an Etsy shop called Little Birdie Canada. She is a content creator as well, and I will link her social medias down below as well. I mainly watch her on Instagram and Facebook, but I believe she might also have TikTok. I'm not 100% sure, and YouTube, maybe. Don't quote me on it, I don't know. But I mainly watch her on Facebook and Instagram, and I will link all of her info down below, as well as the bundles that I purchased. And again, not sponsored, I just love these little bundles. They're so cute. They're so easy to follow as well. So today I'm going to be showing you guys the reading portion of my journal, because yesterday I showed my monthly spread and my yearly spread, and now I'm going to show you guys the book spread, because I want to do book content, even though I do a bunch of just different types of stuff on here throughout the years. So I figured book content, or like a reading journal, is perfect, and I love the way her reading journal is set up because it's not overwhelming. Because that's been my problem in the past with journaling in general, has been like, it's way too overwhelming. There's too much to do. This takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. I bought it a couple months ago and was able to kind of slowly color in everything and go through my TBRs and stuff like that. I'm also kind of coinciding everything with my Roll for Read schedule that I'm doing every other month, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway guys, without further ado, let's go through the reading part of my journal. Alright guys, so now we're in the reading journal part of my journal, which I, again, used highlighters for the books, and then a color changing colored pencil for the background. And I didn't want to go too close to like any of the letters or the books or anything, because I didn't want to take away from that. And then we have kind of like a 2026 TBR. I'm still working on this, so I figured this is going to be something that I do throughout the year. I just have Ballad of Falling Dragons by Sarah A. Parker. This is the sequel to When the Moon Hatched. Just Friends by Haley Pham. I love her videos and I can't wait to read her book. Blood at the Root by Ladarian Williams. I've been hearing a lot about this book and I really want to read it. It's a YA fantasy. Throne of Glass and ACOTAR. I have not read either one of those, or Crescent City, but I didn't put Crescent City in here just yet. The Grandest Game series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I love the Inheritance games and I really want to get into that. We have Happy Place by Emily Henry. We have Dungeons and Drama by Christy Boyce. This one sounds really interesting. It's a YA romance series about D&D, I'm assuming, just by the name. It's a trilogy, because I think the third book comes out in 2026. We have Shatter Me, because I still have not read Shatter Me by Tahara Mafi. Prince of Swords by Lise Kova. This is the sequel to Arcana Academy, and I'm loving that book right now. I'm almost done it, so I'm probably going to finish it, hopefully for the new year. The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. I have these books on my shelf, and I really want to read them. And then Zodiac Academy. I can't remember the authors' names at the moment, but these are on Kindle Unlimited, and my cousin gushes about them all the time, so I really want to read them so I can talk to her about them. And then I want to do a 50 book challenge. I'm hoping to finish this in 2026, but that greatly depends, because, I mean, I could do it. I'm just going to try. So I'm going to officially start this January 1st, and then color in a book every time I finish one. And this is also something I want to try to do in 2026, where I read a book with every letter of the alphabet in 2026. And then we have Booktress. This is kind of the same thing as the Adulting Tetris, but this is book version. We have romance, nonfiction, fantasy, sci-fi, young adult, mystery thriller, graphic novel or manga, and dystopian. Or fantasy, I mean. Book bingo. This is also really fun. You can just X off a thing. I'm going to try to complete the whole board. I don't know what I'm going to do yet when I get a bingo, or when I do the board. I'm not sure yet. So let me know if you guys have any ideas for what to do for prizes for any of these things. Then this is another reading challenge. I should probably put this by the alphabet challenge, but I haven't moved it yet. And the goal here is to just read a book set in every state in the country. Not sure if I'm going to complete this in 2026, but I would like to complete it over the next couple of years. because I know I have not read a lot of books that take place in lightly states. Then we have my reading tracker. I wrote that there's room for 60 books on here. I'm going to try to do this for 2026 and 2027 because I don't think I'm going to read 60 books in 2026. And then book of the month. So this is just my favorite book that I read every single month, and which goes into my little bracket for book of the year. I'm really excited to see what this is going to look like next December. And then did not finish. I try not to DNF books, but in case I do, I want to have a list of just like books I didn't really like and that I know not to read those books. Kindle samples. This one, I think I'm going to go more like Kindle Unlimited books because I do read a lot of like romances and things that are on KU. So I'm just going to write title, author, rating, and then if I bought it Kindle Unlimited, or if I got it from Kindle Unlimited or not. And then my reading log. This is just kind of where I have the entire, like the master list of books that I read, when I started them, when I finished them, and then what I rated them. Kind of like a physical version of Goodreads, in a sense. And the book tracker, this is going to be the same thing as I have every month, but this is the entire year. I have a few of these printed out as well. And go to the back, we have a series tracker. I'm going to use this for bigger series, like I'm going to use this one for like Zodiac Academy. I'm going to print out a few more because I only have one. That's why I didn't do a ton of these. I'm not going to use these for like shorter series, but I think if a book is longer than like 6 to 8 books, then I'm going to be going for this. Like I'm going to use it for like Throne of Glass, and I might use it for ACOTAR. I might use the same one for them actually, I don't know yet. And I'm using them for just longer series, Zodiac Academy and a few others. And then this one, I would like to do these for every book I read, but this would be a lot of printing out that I would have to do again, because again, I only have one of these. But it's just a book review of like title, author, genre, page count, when I started, when I finished, and then if I read paper, physical or audio. I don't really do audiobooks unless it's a reread because I have ADHD and it's really hard for me to focus sometimes. And the summary, what it's about, how I felt about it, notable quotes, spice meter on 1 to 5 chili peppers, and then a rating of it. And that is the reading journal. So guys, that was the reading portion of my journal. Let me know how you guys are doing reading journals, if you do them. If you want to use a template, as I said in the intro, it is going to be linked down below for you guys to link the one that I specifically am using. The highlighters are the Zebra brand highlighters, and the color pencils are just like a variety of ones from Crayola. Like I have this huge pencil case that I bought from Walmart, and it's just like, this is like a 150 pack that I found, and then these are just like assorted ones, so I just use a whole bunch of different Crayola color pencils for all the pages and everything. The highlighters I use are just like the Zebra midliners, so I have pretty much every set of them. They have a bunch of different colors. I think there's like 20 something colors now, but they just look like this. They're dual tip, so you have, you know, the thicker section for highlighting specific lines in books or whatever, and then a smaller one you can write with. So they have a bunch of really, really vibrant colors in here. I'm obsessed with them, so I use these for everything pretty much. I also have found that Office Depot and Staples sells certain individual colors, so if you run out of any certain color, look at Staples or Office Depot. So anyway guys, that is going to wrap up day 2 of Bookmas. Come back tomorrow for day 3. If you guys like this kind of content and want to see more of it in 2026, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and like the video, and I will see you tomorrow.